The economic wind, the social wind, the political wind. The same wind blows on everybody. The same wind blows on us all. The difference in where you arrive in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. The difference in arrival is not the blowing of the wind, but the set of the sail. The same wind blows on us all. And that's what learning is all about, to set a better sail this year than last year. To set a better sail. The first 6 years of my economic life, I wound up broke. Second 6 years, I wound up rich. It was my philosophy that changed. To set of the sail of better thinking, correcting the errors of the past, picking up new disciplines for the future. That's all I had to do at the end of the first 6. Correct the errors of the past, and then pick up some new disciplines for the future. My total life changed. The second 6 years was totally different than the first 6 of my working life. And guess who can do that? Anybody. The same wind blows on. You can keep on the same path for the next couple of years as you have the past 2. But if you wish to, and maybe everything's okay for you and you don't need to, but if you need to make some changes, if you wish to, I'm telling you, you can start doing it today so that the next 2 years will be drastically different than the last 2. The same wind blows on us all. And anybody who wishes to do that can. You can do it between ages 40 and 43. You can do it between ages 13 and 50. You can do it between ages 60 and 62. The same wind blows on any 5 years that you wish to drastically change from the previous 5, you can do it. If you wish to. Now this isn't written. Here's what it's called: opportunity. If you don't know you can change, if you don't know you can drastically change your income, change your future, change your health, change your marriage, change everything. If you don't know that, some people then go year after year after year after year not making much change, simply because they didn't get to the class. They never read the book. They never went to the seminar. They never made the discovery. They didn't seek for the knowledge of how could I make my life better. And if you just rock along, I'm telling you it's okay. Anybody can live any way they choose, but I'm here to tell all of you that if you wish to, it's possible to make the next 3 years totally different than the last 3. And all you have to do is just a few things. The same wind blows on us. So we got that one now? It's not the blowing of the wind that determines your income. It's not the blowing of the wind that determines your fortune. It's the set of the sail. It's the set of the same wind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are live. Welcome to our Tuesday Next Level training. This is Coach Ben coming at you. Listen, guys, we do this training every Tuesday evening, God willing, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to encourage everybody to make sure you stay plugged in, continue to come back, bring your team. Sometimes I put this on my YouTube page. For whatever reason, I have technical challenges right now where I'm not able to go live on YouTube for some reason. I don't know, but I am recording. Let me make sure. Yeah, I am recording, so hopefully I'll be able to upload it onto my YouTube and my other platforms. But guys, hey, listen, we're going to keep this party going, guys. I'm so excited and fired up. We got a lot of great things going on. Man, today's April 1st. We're going into the new quarter of 2025. Can you believe that? First quarter is gone. There's only 4 quarters in a year. So here we go. We're running into the second quarter. Don't look back. Just look forward. And if you have not accomplished or got started on your goals in the first 3 months, let's lock in, which is what this training and conversation is going to be about today, is simply staying focused and locking in. So one of the things I want to do real quick, I want to show you this video while you send out those last minute reminders to all of your folks. I want to show you a video. If you're familiar with the whole craze that's been going on for the last few months and into the Super Bowl, and it just keeps, it just has momentum. There was a big old beef between K. Drake, with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and one of the biggest songs that really hit and was like the nail in the coffin, drop the mic, leave me alone, go crawl in a hole. Your career is destroyed. That is just my philosophy. Was they're not like us. They not like us. But behind that scene is the beat. No matter what the lyrics are, if the beat don't hit, then you don't have a hit. And this a gentleman in there, Mustard. I don't know if you know the story behind him, but man, he's a producer. And I want to play this quick clip on how he was able to have Kendrick Lamar take his music and create a hit that has changed his life forever. So I want to play this real quick. There's a couple of vulgarities. Please pardon those. And we'll keep this thing rocking on the other end.
How the hell did Not Like Us happen, bro?
I didn't hear it till everybody else heard it. I got to a point I was sending them 5 beats a day before the whole beef, whatever. But
Right.
I was just, working on my album. I'm like, man, I really want to do a song with you. I really have to, I'm from here. So it's
Right.
like, that's Kendrick. It's like, man, and this is years in the making. I've been trying to do songs with him for years.
Oh, really?
So
though?
it's just like,
How many beats in total you think you sent to Kendrick?
maybe 50, 60, something like that.
See
I
how
don't wanna
God
say-
works?
that's
No.
not- yeah. I always tell people, only take one.
Yeah,
You
man.
get that one, it's like, you good.
At any time, did you feel frustrated by sending so many beats, or you just kind of used to those kind of things?
No, I don't really get frustrated with
Right.
stuff like that. I kind of am like persistent and just like, when it's time, it's time. At one time, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just send stuff every single day. I'm going to do 5 beats a day. And I was just super persistent. I would text the nigga good morning.
Right.
I would just like, I text him 5 beats this morning. I'm just like, bro, every day.
That's
How the-
awesome. Listen to me, guys. How persistent are you in this process of sharing your opportunity? How determined are you to get the information out to your prospects? It only takes one. Now, I want you to grab onto what I just said. So he had one individual that he was determined to do business with. So he said, I'm going to send him 5 beats a day, 5 exposures a day, until he said, this is it, let's go. And from there, boom, game over. Everybody's trying to get him to create music for him. That track's creating so many loops, made them multiple millions of dollars, put his name on the map. It only takes one. I always say your one exposure, one handshake, one phone call from an explosion to take place in your business. And that's exactly what that clip was all about, guys. He was determined to get this entertainer, K Dot, to put one of his records in a loop. He didn't know what was going to happen, but he had an idea. And that's exactly what took place, guys. And that's where you got to put your blinders on, guys. You gotta understand that it's not hocus pocus, it's focus. You got to realize that the thief in network marketing is the lack of focus, guys. We got to hone in and say, I'm locked in. The main thing in this opportunity, the main thing in your business is keeping the main thing the main thing. There's so many distractions. And I need you to understand that. There's so many distractions. But if you simply focus on mastering and becoming a master exposer, just like Mustard. He said, man, I just sent 5 exposures a day. And I just kept sending them until he found something he was willing to work with. Master the art of exposures, expose everyone, and simply follow up collecting informed decisions. That's all we do. All day today, we got events going on. All day today, I've been just exposing. Hey, I got something you might be interested in. Check this information out. Who cares if they're interested? And don't get emotionally attached to their decisions. Yeah, sometimes you be like, man, what are you doing? Why don't you see this? I'm human, but hey, you just got to keep it moving. Everybody's not meant to be on your team. Everybody's not meant to be blessed to see your opportunity and become successful. Everybody's not meant to become an entrepreneur. Somebody has to create and build those $100,000, $1 million automobiles, multi-million dollar homes, cut the grass. Somebody got to clean your pool. Come on, man. Somebody got to make sure you stay healthy. We need some doctors out there. We can't have everybody become an entrepreneur. So we're just looking for those few who want to become and truly do what is necessary to become an entrepreneur and build to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the business of attracting partners and developing leaders, and that's what this whole foundation is all about. We have systems that are in place to help you to make that happen. Systems being that you save yourself time, energy, and money. It is absolutely imperative, guys. Do not deviate from the system. There's a method of operation that every successful process has. Whether it's whether it's there's a system in football, there's a system in basketball, there's a system in how successful organizations function. Our body has a system, different parts that work together as one. But if you deviate off that system, if you neglect that system, it throws everything off. So I want to encourage you guys, understanding that we're in the business of network marketing, network work marketing. We have to get excited about working, guys. If you love what you do, it's not work. You gotta fall in love with the fact that we are in the business of simply sharing freedom. And that's really what we do. We share opportunity. And why wouldn't you be excited about that? And once you realize that that's all we do is we put people in front of an opportunity to see if it wet their whistle, if it turns on that light inside of them and get them excited, and then plug them into a system and then help them through that system. That's what we do. So you don't get emotionally attached to that. And then you aggressively go through that process. Once you understand the work is in the exposures, the work is in the exposures, massive, massive exposures, and then following up and running through your warm market. Then you have to continue to expand your net and work inside the cold market, with media, lifestyle marketing, buying leads, and all that stuff. Guys, the power is in the system. This is the system. We simply massively expose our people that we know. Once we exhaust that warm market, we learn the skill sets of moving into the cold market. Understand this, guys. If you don't do that, your list will dry up. And listen, no list, no business. Write that down. No list, no business. So once you learn the skill set, and it's a learning process, just like you're learning and perfecting the art of communicating, even in your warm market, you have to develop a certain skill set where you're not emotionally attached to this process when you get into that cold market. And then you simply rinse and repeat. When you bring on a new partner from the cold market, let's say from a lead, then you sit them down and do a getting started right process. And guess what? You show them how to build a list and run them around the baseball diamond, exposing that list, scheduling their private launch parties, and going through the process. Guys, if you solely rely on your warm market, you're not going to be able to eat. I mean, you're going to starve to death. I mean, you really are. I can't express it enough. I taught to people every single day, and they're like, "Man, I'm having challenges. This is not working." And I'm like, "Well, who are you talking to?" And they're like, "I'm calling into my list." And how many times have you called into that list? I mean, what are you exposing them to? Because if you're just bringing the same conversation to the same people, you're not bringing them anything new, a new angle, a new approach, then now you are the fly in the air when you're calling on your prospects. You have to, if you're working and exhausting your warm market, you want to, I am never stop calling my warm market. I tell people you're on my list until you either buy or die, or you just simply say, leave me the H alone. And in that case, then I'll take you off of my list. But until then, I'm always finding a way to approach and talk to my warm market. But I know that if I just simply rely on my warm market, I'm going to starve. So, what do? We got to run with speed to go around the bases and share this information with your warm market so we can identify those key individuals who is going to come on board. But this is practice when you're talking to the warm market. Understand this, guys. We're sharpening our skills. Me and my wife found a series on Netflix called The Residents. I slept on that one. Man, it's so good. And we watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight after I go through all my calls and do all my trainings and everything. I'll watch a series or two. I'm not the guy who says don't watch TV, okay? I used to be. I ain't gonna lie. I used to say television is your electronic income reducer, but not so much. I enjoy sitting on the couch with my wife and watching a couple of shows. But on that show, it has the residents, and you all know how it works. You go to school and become a doctor. You go through all that education and go into hundred thousands of dollars of debt, and then you go into the hospital and you're following and shadowing the doctors. I don't know the title, but just watching that whole process. That's what we're doing right here. You're learning the process. When you're putting people on a three-way call or exposing people and then doing a three-way call, you're in that operating room listening to an expert and taking notes and saying, man, that was good. And you're hearing it and seeing it over and over again. And you're sharpening your axe. And when people say no, and they're not rejecting you, understand this. They're rejecting the opportunity for whatever reason. Because like I said in the beginning, everybody's not meant to be involved in your business. Somebody has to fix your five star meals. Understand this, guys. Somebody has to cut the grass. Everybody can't become an entrepreneur, but you cannot get emotionally attached. We are in a business of sorting, not convincing. And I can't express that enough. And the faster we master the skills of sorting, the faster we'll move through this process and find those few people that we want to do business with. One of the things that I like to do is private business receptions. That's where you get a bunch of people together. Instead of talking to one person at a time, you have a grand opening, have about two or three grand openings, launch parties is what we call them, where you invite people in, you invite 50 people, 10 show up, introduce your expert, they present the opportunity, and then you bring on two, three people and you do another one. Those who missed it, hey man, I'm so sorry you missed that one. Man, it was amazing. I'm having another one, whatever day that is, and get them all into that. But this is the cycle in terms of private business receptions. Man, that right there is going to allow you to run through that warm market fast. And you want to get through your warm market fast. I think one of the worst things we can do is move slow in this business. This is an industry where, as I stated in the beginning, success loves speed, especially in today's environment. There's always something going on, and you got to be on it. You got to be on it. You got to create the momentum. And that's how we're going to do it. Whereas we move them through the warm market. And then once we go through that warm market, we start exhausting that and learning some new techniques. And guys, I think this is where everybody drops the ball. Right here, right here is where folks hit a brick wall. Because then once you get here, old school networkers tell you, keep calling your list, keep calling your list, keep calling your list. And I need you to understand that you've already, if you've properly went through the process, you've exposed your list, you've followed up with those exposures. Now it's time for you to get more innovative and become a true marketer by understanding and perfecting and developing a lifestyle marketing skill set, which simply means while you're out and about, you're always keeping your eyes and ears open, looking to meet and make new friends and seeing who you can help with this amazing opportunity that you're, whatever opportunity you're in, whatever services that you provide, or social media, sending out posts and without being a scammer or a spammer or whatever it may be, or investing in leads. I am such an advocate in investing in these because what is a lead? Understand this, guys. A lead is a qualified individual with the lead system I work with, where someone they have all the marketing. So when folks are marketing on social media, and you want people to go to your page and things of that nature, a lead is someone who's online looking for a job, looking for a work from home opportunity, a business, a way to make some extra money. And they're going to end up in the algorithms of the company that we're working with, where they'll grab that lead. It's a qualified lead where at least someone raised their hand and said, I'm in the market for an opportunity. They're not saying they want your opportunity. They're saying they want a opportunity. So whoever has the best opportunity has the best conversation, who gets to them first. Because as you already know, when we get online, we look at this product and then we go into another site to look at another product. And then now our leads are out there, or folks are out there all over the place on the algorithms. So we're training you how to get a lead. So while you're out and about lifestyle marketing, social media, trying to make a friend, jumping in people's DMs or whatever they call it, wouldn't it be awesome to have two, three, four, 10, whatever it is that you want to work? I say no more than five, six a day or whatever. It just depends on your schedule. If you're full time, you could do 10 a day. 10 leads that come into your back office, get into your CRM, which is what we have here with Networker Central, where they could go into your CRM and simply now you have someone you could just come home from the running your errands. If you didn't talk to anybody, you already have leads sitting in your back office waiting for you to call, already getting emails, already hearing from our automated AI system, and probably already on your calendar. Guys, that right there changes the game. It gives you peace of mind to know that, man, I always have somebody to talk to. So, and that's what I have, workfromhometraffic.com. I just want to put that in there. If you want to get set up with this and learn more about the system I'm about to go over, work from home traffic, it's inside of the YouTube description. For those of you who are where most of you guys are on are my other platforms, I'll make sure I put you in there, put it in there. But guys, we want to go from low tech to high tech. So when I showed you how to do low tech, which is private business receptions, and low tech is going out and meeting people and all that, and that's never going away. Please don't get me wrong. That's never going away unless COVID comes along and you can't leave your house. Ah, now you need some high tech for real, right? But we pray to God that never happens again. But understand this. One of the things that I love about having this type of system, it allows you to truly build a nationwide business. If you only rely on your city, where you're hanging out at, where you're going out and getting gas or going to your coffee shop or what have you, then that confines your business in some cases to just being in that area. Of course, we expanded by inviting people into our events from all over the place. But when you have the ability to invest back into your business, where you made money from your first profits, doing the PBRs, doing the one-on-ones, bringing people in, getting those bonuses that the company provides you, and reinvesting back into your business. So many people don't understand business where they miss that. They're living paycheck to paycheck. So when they make $1, they spend $1. You can't do that in business. You have to feed the goose that lays the golden eggs. When you go out and make a profit, you must reinvest in your business. If that's personal development, if that's marketing, leads, whatever, going to events, you got to put together a separate bank account for your business where all that money's going into your business bank account, and you have to allot and use that to pay. The great thing is we don't have to pay overhead for employees, grocery, supplies, and things of that nature. We're talking about creating more overhead or supplies, meaning names and numbers. Guys, this is what you got to understand. Our system that I'm sharing with you guys, Networker Central, is an all-in-one digital marketing platform powered by AI, workfromhometraffic.com. If you go in there, you'll see all this stuff where you have your mobile app. You'll see Ava, who is, matter of fact, let me show you this quick video and then we'll wrap this up because I have a 9 o'clock Zoom I got to jump on. Hold for 1 second.
Introducing Networker Central, your all-in-one digital marketing platform with the power of AI. A complete solution to manage and grow all aspects of your business with team sharing features, allowing you to duplicate your success throughout your entire organization. With Networker Central, you'll have access to a professional suite of ready-to-go websites in a number of different verticals. Our websites are expertly crafted with compelling copy and high-quality produced videos. Need something custom? No worries. With our website builder, you can further modify our templates to create your own fully customized website or sales funnel. Managing your contacts is a breeze too with our integrated contact management system and email follow-up system. You can send one-touch emails, broadcast emails, and even create an automated email autoresponder campaign to drip on your prospects over the course of a year. From our mobile app, you can even send trackable text messages, receiving a push notification when your prospects take action, so you can follow up when their interest is piqued. All prospect activity is tracked in the activity feed. Did they open an email, click on a link, or visit your website? And if so, how long were they on each page? And what videos did they click on to watch? You'll have all this information at your fingertips, so you'll know what they're most interested in when you follow up. With Networker Central, you can literally manage your entire business from one platform, streamlining and simplifying your day-to-day operations. And now, with the power of AI, we're even taking this to the next level. Need help writing an email? Just click the AI for suggestions on writing a compelling subject line or email content. Or have it proofread your existing content and recommend improvements. With a few clicks, your messages are professionally written, saving you time and frustration. Our AI is integrated throughout Networker Central and available at your fingertips everywhere. Whether you're writing emails, creating text message templates, writing phone scripts, or even building your website, our AI tools can literally build these for you. You really just need to try this for yourself and see how the Networker Central digital marketing platform can transform your business. And why not? It's completely risk-free with a 14-day satisfaction guarantee. If you are not 100% satisfied, we'll give you a refund, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Get started with Networker Central today.
Pretty awesome, guys. I love it. We have to cast a wider net. We have to cast a wider net. Marketing is a numbers game. You could sit back and roll like the Flintstones and be old school, having a bird type in a message. Y'all remember the Flintstones? But then you had the Jetsons, and I was looking at this on here. It says vacuum. They had the robot vacuum cleaner back in the day. Now we have a robot vacuum cleaner. You have voice communication. They saw the future, and we are in front of the future right now. If we don't adjust and adapt, we will become obsolete, guys, and stagnant. That's the word that I need folks to really understand. You don't want to be stagnant. If you're not growing, if you're not expanding, if you're not leveling up with your team, not just you, but your team, then you gotta break out and do something different. That's why I am so excited to share this. And it's not even new. I mean, Leeds, my mentor, who I follow and admire, and me personally, I've been torn back and forth because most leaders say it's not duplicatable to buy, invest in leads and things of that nature, and I say you're not. That's not true. It's the same thing as talking to someone I think is least duplicatable to get out and talk to a stranger at a bookstore or out at a gas station than it is to call someone who asked you to call them. That's just my philosophy behind that, especially if you're trained on how to move a script. Hey, Deborah, how are you? This is Benjamin. You don't know me, but you are on my website looking to start a home-based business working from home. Are you looking for a part-time or full-time opportunity? Great. What do you do now? Okay, how long have you been doing that? Just having a conversation with a lead and then saying, yeah, it sounds like you're qualified. I mean, on a part-time basis, how much kind of much we have the scripts. And as you practice and go through it over and over again, success is inevitable. Guys, here's the reality, and I want to wrap it up with this here. Um, we go through the process of exposures. I showed you the video in the beginning. Mustard, the massive producer who helped Kendrick Lamar just accelerate his career. And he was sending out tracks, music tracks, 5 a day forever, he said. Every day I was just sending them out. I wanted to be on his album. And one day he said, I'm going to use this one. And that right there, that track, well, they're not like us, or it's not like us. I don't know what it's called. But man, they went from I never knew who he was to the man is in the Super Bowl performing, which is absolutely epic. And that's the same thing with us. We are one, two, three exposures away from an explosion in our business. Here's the stats, and we'll wrap this up. Fortune is in the follow-up. 48% of salespeople never follow up. 25% make a second contact and just give up. 12% only make three contacts and give up. Only 10% of salespeople make more than three contacts. You're usually 3 to 4 exposures. Usually it takes 3 to 4 exposures before someone makes a decision. 2% of salespeople made the first contact. 3% of sales are made on a second contact. 5% of sales are made on the third. 10% of sales are made on the fourth. 80% of sales, 80 are made on the fifth to the 12th contact. How many people, and I have to really evaluate that. How many people do you expose and follow up 5 or more times? 5 or more times. And I'm gonna train on this next week because there's a method to the follow-up where you ask permission. So now you're not stalking them, but you're communicating and keeping them informed. 5 or more exposures, 80% of sales take place. Most people stop, as it states here, on one exposure. What that means for you is there's a lot of seeds that's been planted and no one has come to cultivate and pick that harvest. And those who are diligent can go out there and snatch up those seeds and be like, yeah, I was exposed by this individual. Somebody shared this with me, never called me back. And it's it's a process, it's a system. And that's why I love and one of the main reasons is people don't work through a system. That's why I love this CRM, Network Central, work from home traffic.com, because it's a system. It's all in your phone. You can literally call a person through your phone, text a person through your phone. You can see when they open up your emails, open up your text messages. You can shoot them a text with a video inside of it, schedule an appointment to meet with them. It's all in your phone. It's a mobile app on steroids where you can truly conduct and build a multi-million-dollar business through your phone with this system. So, guys, I appreciate all of each and every one of you. Again, those of you who are on my platforms, unfortunately, I am going to have to upload this onto um, some of the platforms. I had technical challenges, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I have to build into a 9 o'clock. So we're going to cut this short today. I'm not going to be able to open anything up and have conversations, but thank you, thank you, thank you. As you see on the screen, I am here Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Tuesday, God willing. And I appreciate you all plugging in, like and share this information. And if you have any questions about the system or need any help, give me a call. I mean, my number, I'm transparent. I'm available 704 490 6297. 704 490 6297. The best way to reach me originally is sending me a text message saying, hey, Benjamin, this is XYZ. Wanted to have a conversation with you in regards to XYZ, and then we could set up a time where we could talk. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for participating. God bless everyone and have a blessed evening. Take charge.